Tell you what, everybody, I picked up 3 extra hours in my job tomorrow. So instead of me doing 10 to 2, I'm going to do 7 to 2 because I need the money. And Friday, I'm trying to stay later. Friday, I'm trying to stay till about 2 o'clock. So I'm trying to do 6 to 2. No, I'm going to have to do 6 to 1. Yeah, I'm going to have to do 6 to 1 on Friday. Think about like extra 2 hours or something like that Friday, I think. That's it. Okay. I had 7 to 1 today. I would have stayed later today, but I'm a little tired. I don't know if it's from um I would have stayed till 2 today, but I'm a little tired. And I was like, ugh, the meeting. I was like, I should stay, but I was like, yeah, I'm tired. So I'm just gonna go to my mom's house, trying to get like a little hour and a half, a little nap in before I go get my son from school. And then, let him play at the park and things like that, and take him to taekwondo and stuff like that. So I'm trying to just get a little. Okay, why is it always traffic? I'm so confused. Wait, hold on. Time out. Pause you. I'm good. I'm just a little tired. Um, I, I don't know if I'm a little tired because of like me waking up late, and then I had to kind of like rush and things of that nature. But other than that, to be honest, like my energy is good. I feel good. I feel really, whew, calm. Still delivered. I'm yours. Signed, still delivered. I'm yours. I still got my grade. You guys definitely do. Um, my grade still. So yeah, no, I'm fine. How are y'all doing today? It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week, literally. Other than that, I had a good day at work. I did had a good day. I got to, when I'm able to leave work and kind of, just touch myself up a little bit, like my lips, or like my perfume and my lotion in my hair. I like being able to leave work, but take my time out. Because usually I leave work and kind of like, fix myself, together, like my face or like my hair or my lips or like my clothes and things like that. I like to kind of just, pre prepare myself to step out into reality and I'm not at work. So I go in looking different, but I leave out looking beautiful. But it's kind of my thing mentally. I got you. I know today Wednesday. So I think that I don't know if I can skirt to my destiny. See, here I go, having to go places. Oh my goodness, what's going on? I need to go to take out 25 so I can pay for those rate now. I have listen, so this is what happened, right? Earlier this morning, I made sure, Noah was good, had everything he needed. I said, all right, baby, do you want some grapes? He was like, no, I'm fine. I was like, listen, are you sure? He was like, yeah, I'm fine. So I have one cup of grapes, mind you, okay? I walk out the door. He goes, Mom, I do want some grapes. Darn it, I said, here, just take mine. I'm like, just take mine, because I'm not gonna go back inside the house. That's what happened, right? So then he was like, "Ma, you sure?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm sure." Right? So I gave this to him, so we get on the elevator, and he goes, "Mom." I'm like, "Yeah, baby." He was like, "Grapes are my favorite fruit." And I was like, the look on my face is in the manner of, I just matched your light skin behind. Okay, when we went to the grocery store, did you want some grapes? Okay, because y'all know I love me some grapes. And I love, obviously, y'all see, I love the green ones because these are particularly my favorite types of grapes, right? Whatever, whatever. So I'm looking at him and I'm going, I know good and goddamn well you. Now, mind you, I'm saying this in my head. I'm not saying this in my saying it in my head. Like, no, the hell he didn't just say this. Right? So when he said that, I was like, no, you serious or no? He's like, yeah, man. I said, God damn it. It went from apple, first it went from oranges to apples, to now grapes. Mind you, they're not oranges. They are, oh, what are they called? They start with the M. It's the it's the seedless ones, the small ones inside the refrigerator. And Noah had picked them up. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Yes, your light skin behind because it be pissing me off, okay? And he said, Mom, I'm like, yeah. So he's like, because he had the bag, oranges. No, they're not oranges. What are they? They said it starts with the M. And he was like, all right, Mom, I want some. I'm like, okay. Yeah, I said, no, you're not eating them because who the hell got time to be wasting money? Because I know. So I go in the refrigerator this morning. I said, I'm counting them in there. And I said, God damn it. I'm like, it's all this. That's inside the goddamn refrigerator. Are you kidding me? I'm like, yo, he didn't even touch it. Not one of them. I said, he better be so lucky that when his SSC start doing this, she said, because what the, okay? Is it? I don't think that's what it is. I'm gonna show you. Let's do the bad way. So I'm saying to myself, I'm not always asking well. When we go to the grocery store, right? Any type of fruits or any type of vegetables, just get it. I have no problem putting those things are healthy. Plus, my son actually lost weight because of him being outside and him riding his bike, him doing taekwondo, him being a witchman, him moving around. So he actually lost weight. Son is actually in the 99 percentile of growth spurts. So he's taller than 99% of the boys his age because his father is extremely tall compared to me. I'm a freaking midget. Which I know I'm only gonna be tall, whatever. So the doctor was like, that's a good thing. So they actually gave him the okay to play football. I don't want him to, but again, it's not my place to block his blessing. So I'm gonna try to find some. I'm actually gonna ask his godfather to help me find something. And at first, because my mom was like, "Oh, he can't do football and taekwondo and all those things together." I said, "Why can't he?" And I like for me personally speaking, I always tell people, I'm like, "Okay, y'all gotta remember, I have one child. Okay, so I had one child, two jobs. So I had to keep my son entertained with doing something because if not, he will get bored quick because there's nobody for him to, fuss with, play with, things of that nature. So I said, oh, we're gonna make this damn schedule work. I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna make sure that you can get to taekwondo, you can do football, you can do weight. I'm gonna keep your little ass busy, okay? I sure the hell am. And I look at it in the nature of he'll still get to be around kids, he'll be around his coach. So, like his coach could be, hopefully a good person. And they could be like, good role model, or he goes to Wakeman. They have, the fellas that's there. He can talk to them. His counselor. I want to keep my son around, men and kids, and just people, so he can learn how to, read people and how to handle things because he'll be around different, age groups and people and genders and things of that nature. So I feel like the more he's around the better, because he can learn and he can catch on to things maybe a little bit quicker than someone that's not around people all the time, than for him to just be sitting home doing nothing. Or, him just flicking the TV all day. Like, no, that's not what I want. I want you to actually be outside playing with your friends, knowing how to meet people, knowing how to engage in conversations and things of that nature. So I told my mother, I said, I'm gonna make it work. I don't have no choice but to make it work because, in a sense, just being real, my mom don't want to watch him. So, and I get it, it's her responsibility. So I have to make it work the best of my ability because, if he's in practice or something like that, let's say if he has practice from like 4 to 8, just something, right? I didn't speak football at practice last time, but I'm just gonna a random number. And then, like, let's say my first job was to be like, hey, can you work from 4 to 8, or can you do like a 3:30 to 7:30? Cool, right? Because I could probably drop them off 30 minutes early to practice, and he could be, helping, like getting a little bit more practice in. So I'm kind of looking at it in the nature of, okay, well, still can continue to work. Again, as long as things work in my favor pertaining to that. Hi, JC on 1990. Throwback. So I'm trying to think in my head of, how can I continue to work even though Noah is at practice and things of that nature. Come on, if you're going left, because you just standing there. Right. So I'm trying to think of ways that I can go to either like my first job or my second job. So I'm trying to think of, okay, if you got practice in the coach, it's okay, yeah, you could drop him off earlier than 4, then I could dip him, there, and, I can go to work. So I guess for me, I'm just thinking, money wise, you know what I'm saying? So I think that's the smartest way for me to be thinking, because I'm always trying to think, okay, well, what's my next move? Like, what's my best move? And how can I possibly go to work? Like today, if I could have went to work, I could have called my best friend and be like, hey, can we in this taekwondo? But he's already doing something for my son Friday. So I was like, oh, darn. But I know it's so old, damn. I'm gonna need my mom to bring him to school tomorrow. I just forgot. I forgot. I mean, is my mom sitting there? Oh, she's not sitting there. Is she? Oh, yeah, she's sitting right there. Mom, can you bring Noah to school tomorrow too? Can you bring Noah to school tomorrow too? No. Can they get through? Hi. I'm at bed. I was supposed to do 10 to 2, but I'm gonna do 7 to 2 instead. Why did he take off that t-shirt? I tell him that he has to put the t-shirt on because when he's standing outside at the bus stop, I'm not bringing you to school, so you need to have more proper clothing on. I made sure I ironed everything, put everything out, because this morning, when I'm coming in for a little bit. So earlier, when I had gotten all stuff together, right, I had a t-shirt for him because, he had to be at the bus stop. So, when you're at the bus stop, in the morning, since, you know, it's not summertime, it's going to be getting cold outside, right? Cool, whatever, whatever. My son goes and sit up here and takes off the t-shirt that was under his shirt. Because my mom just asked me, she said, did you have a t-shirt on? Or I said, yeah. Because, he's going to be sitting at the bus stop. When he's sitting at the bus stop in the morning, especially when it's like the type of weather that is going to be, is getting cold outside. She was like, he took it off. I should skin his ass like a goddamn fish. I keep telling him he cannot take stuff off like that. I'm trying to explain to him that he can end up getting sick. That girl gonna be coming this way. Go, because you got it. right? So my whole thing is, why would you take off the shirt when you were supposed to keep the under? I'm telling you, it's like trying to keep undergarments on. No, is like, ah, for the love of God, it's ridiculous. Oh, 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 my car was in reverse and I didn't even realize it. Jesus, take the wheel. That's like, no, I'm flustered. Like, little boy, what are you? Why? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Why? Why are you taking things off? Ay, ay, ay. Nobody told him to take that stuff off of him. The ones behind get sick. It's, oh my goodness, how did he get sick? Which I don't know. I'm about to check to see how many days is waking for 3 days. If I could keep him in there, well, if I put him in there Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Let's see, I remember. I'm not fussing. I'm far from fussing. I just need my son to keep his t-shirts under his clothes because he's not keeping them on, and I don't understand why. Then he asked me. I had got some hot chocolate yesterday. He goes, "Mom, can you make me some?" So I gave him mine. Right, mind you, I didn't drink it. I didn't do none of that. And this was the cup that when we had went to that place. This is the cup that I designed. This cup is so cute. I just love it. I got no on here. No no no, and then I got Amanda. It's so cute. And this was the cup that I made. Okay, I designed it. It's cute. And then he goes, "Oh, mom, can we go back to that place?" I said, "Hell no," because the last time I took you, you sitting up there talking about some it was bored. I said, "So guess what? No." No, okay, so my last live, right? You mean this morning? I feel like this morning. Oh, wait, it's cold. Right, I feel like this morning. I don't know if it's. I feel like sometimes I can't see myself here, and it drives me insane. I don't understand. Right, so this morning, I I think that pretty much. I like my live this morning. I thought my live this morning was. I thought it was. I thought it was. I thought it was decent. I thought it was a decent life. I'm actually trying to go to I gotta go. I'm trying to go to what's the name today? Charlotte Russe. I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna show you guys my card that I have. Let me show y'all. Oh, look what I got. Oh, I forgot I have snacks for you. Let me show y'all. Oh, this is the hell. This is the perfume. I got this from Walmart. Let me tell y'all something, okay? Okay. So I went to Walmart yesterday. I went to Walmart. I was supposed to get some soap. Right. I don't know if you guys have seen my live and I was like, has anybody tried this? I'm not. Don't do. No, I'm not. Stop. Don't do that. I'm not. I'm not mad. Okay, so right. I went to Walmart yesterday. Mind you, I took out $60. Okay, $60. Okay. Mind you, I just wanted to get some soap, some bars of soap, right? That was it. I didn't want nothing else. I didn't want nothing extra. I just wanted some fucking bars of soap. Okay, that was it. I go to Walmart. Okay, and here I go. Like, ooh, mind you, as soon as I step in Walmart, my first response is, I gotta go to the men's section for myself. And I'm thinking to myself, well, what the hell? I'm like, didn't I come in here for myself? I was like, ain't nobody come here for him. God damn it. So I get inside, hi. I'm like, hi, sir. When people go like this, I'd be like, hi. Right? Skip the conversation. Don't judge me. I caught it. Right? And so I need a bobby pin. Hold on. Right? I know that was weird. I do apologize. Yeah, my hair was too. I went to Walmart, went to the men's section. I found a really nice fleece for him, right? A really nice fleece, like a really nice fleece jacket for him. And then I got him three hats, right? Three. I got him three hats. I got him the white one. I love that white one on my baby because his skin complexion is just like, oh, I adore it. I got him the black one. And I got him a gray one. Now, mind you, two of the hats are at my mom's house. Now, y'all know at my house I have a grab and go basket. So I always tell Noah, this is the fight every year. Keep your gloves, your scarf, and your hats by the grab and go door. But I always keep two at my mom's house, and I always try to keep some stuff inside my car. Y'all, I said at this point, I'm about to make a damn sign, post it on the door, and be like, Noah, get your hat, your scarf, your gloves, your hat, your coat, your jacket. Like, please. It's driving me insane. Right? So, of course, he's a kid. What else? I still lose stuff. So, my total was 60. Hold on, the back one. It was 63.79. I said, and mind you, the no, it's damn. That goddamn fleece was $30. The hell ain't even peep game. No, it's 27.98, but plus tax, right? Hi. Right? So my soap was that soap was only well, that's not bad. The soap it's Dove, it's the cherry kind. I don't know. Let me show you guys. Hello. Let me show y'all. Oh wait, oh Lord. Let me see if I can do this again. Because last time I did it, when was I fussing about a man? When? Tell me when was I fussing about a man, please? Oh, about oh, about the person I told. Listen, cussed at me, and no, I sure did. But the craziest thing was though, I showed him mercy and I showed him grace. What man? Oh no, not my man. I cussed a man out. Why does everybody keep saying that for some reason? Everybody keep thinking that. Listen, okay. I'm gonna tell y'all the same thing I say to my family members. If y'all know something that I don't know about somebody that I'm supposed to be dating, show me where he at. I keep telling them, show me, because y'all keep making all these assumptions. I say, yo, what is really happening? Like, can somebody just show me him? Show, because listen, from my view and my perspective, okay. Oh, that was. I was like, so what had happened? JC, you always have to have me go back. It's always you. Just I don't why. Why is it always you? Right? Now I'm sitting here fussing with you. So I had cussed somebody out because they made me mad. That was the whole thing. Okay. It was the whole thing was they made me mad. They made me mad. I don't like, oh my goodness, hi. I don't like being disrespected when I have been told, right? This is my problem. Let me be very clear here, and I'm going to be very honest. You guys all know I am a single mother, right? All that, yada, yada, two jobs, whatever. Next. Okay, whatever. I do not appreciate and I do not approve, right? When someone says to me, I am wrong for having my son around men, right? I was told by someone that I have my son around too many people or all these different people, right? No, it's not a soap opera, right? I'm not going to get disrespected when you are judging my solution. I become defensive because I'm thinking in my mind of these men that you are speaking on. These men have been there. Two of them was there when the doctor told me I could lose my son. One of them was there and he lived in extremely far from me. Okay. And it was raining and I never forget it, y'all. That's when I first started driving and I was scared. Like my son got really sick. And no, it wasn't a family, well, no, it wasn't a family member, right? So he lived extremely far. And that's when I first started driving my car. And I was scared because it was pouring down raining, and I was like, yo, I'm too scared to bring him to the hospital because I didn't want to crash. Like that's when I just started driving and I was scared. And the gentleman that I was talking to, never my boyfriend, never dated him. He was just an amazing man. He said to me, I never forget the phone call me and him had. I never, 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 never forget it, right? This man said to me, I want you to try to call one more person. And if they don't bring you, I will come up there and I will bring you. And this man lived like an hour and 30 minutes, maybe roughly with the rain, maybe 2 hours from me, okay? Literally, okay? And he was going to stay there and have to get up to go to work. Don't judge my solution, okay? When I got my son there, shout out to my cousin Ladybug, because she brought him. Thanks, Ladybug. I'm going to tell you, right? Because my problem is don't judge my solution. And then it was my best friend, right? It was, oh, you're sleeping with your best friend. You dated your best friend. Stop disrespecting these men that have been there for my child and you have been nowhere to be found, sir. Not wanting to speak on you in a disrespectful and or negative manner, but please stop disrespecting these men. When something goes wrong, I'm calling them, sweetheart. I'm not calling you, very respectfully, right? So I'm not about to sit up here and beg nobody and chase somebody to help me with my child. I'm not begging you and I'm not chasing you. I can sit up here and get up off my black ass and work and provide for me and mine. I'm not chasing after nobody for none of that. That's why I'm saying don't judge my solution when I have the help that I have from my guy friends. Don't judge that because it's not you. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's inappropriate. And at some point, at some time, I have a right to say, yo, watch your mouth because enough becomes enough. And I think that's for anybody. Again, if you pinch me, I'm going to say, oh, if you cut me, I'm going to bleed the same way you bleed. It's going to be the same color. And that's why I told you guys, like, I had a really good conversation with my aunt yesterday, and she was like, Amanda, listen. She said, I want you to stop being so worried about what this man says. Because at the end of the day, you know what you do for your son. So she was like, just let him talk, baby. Just let him talk. And I was like, listen, I hear you. Lord knows I am not perfect. And I understand never letting somebody get to you like that. But I think to myself, the things my son has been through and with you not being there and with me calling you and damn near begging you to be there, I'd be damned if I do that again. I'm not begging you to be nowhere for nobody, no way, no how, no, sir. So don't judge my solution, right? I don't bother you. I don't interact with you. I don't text you. I don't call you. I don't error. I don't send a SOS. I don't do none of that. I respectfully have left you alone. So at the end of the day, my problem is do not judge my solution because I get to stay at work longer. I can go into work earlier. I can have somebody picking all up. I can have somebody dropping all off. I can go to my second job earlier. I can stay at my second job later. Do not judge my solution. I have a household and a child to run. And I'd be damned if I let you interfere with that. Because you don't like me. I don't give a damn what you think, why you think, how you feel. Okay? I leave you alone respectfully. Now leave me alone respectfully. That's all I'm saying. Don't judge my solution when I'm able to pay my bills. I'm able to do for my child. I'm able to do these things for my son. Don't throw something in my face when I don't ask you for a dime. Don't throw something in my face. I don't call you when something goes wrong. Don't throw something in my face when it's not you I'm calling. Don't throw something in my face when I don't bother you. Don't judge my solution. This is my household. This is our child, but I'm not calling you. So, out of all due respect, stop judging my solution because I have to run a household and I have to raise a child and I'm not bothering you. Respect that I'm not bothering you. Because if you keep poking, my ass is going to wake the fuck up. So all I'm saying is, yes, you could get him. Yes, you could see him. I'm not taking that from you, but respectfully, please stop disrespecting me. Cause I'm not disrespecting you. I don't judge your solution. I don't care. Give me that or give me nothing. That's all I'm saying, yo. Like I'm so tired of that. Real talk. Like it's irritating, yo. It's extremely irritating. It's annoying. It just pissed me all the way off, and I was fine. That's what I'm saying. And then I tell people, when you poke the bear, and I don't give a damn what nobody's saying. You may think you crazy, baby. It's somebody out there that's going through something worse than you, and that's crazier than you, and that's fed up with people bullshit. Stop thinking you big and bad and you untouchable, baby. I see you just like you see me now. Unless you are blind, you don't see me, but I'm sure your ass gonna hear me coming. It's simple as that. I don't bother people. I don't interfere. I don't do none of those. I don't do none of that. So my thing is, don't judge my household and or me being a mother when I don't come to you respectfully speaking. Kindly, you want the like, yo, stop doing that. I don't appreciate that. I don't like it. I'm hot. JC got me hot. Got me physically hot and mentally hot 'cause I was fine earlier. And I tell people all the time, when you dealing with a woman, right, and she don't bother you, right, or even your child mother and she don't bother you, she leave you alone. She don't interfere. She don't interact. She don't want to say nothing to you. She don't want to speak to you. She don't want to do none of that. She just wants to just take care of the kids. And that's it, baby. You are blessed that you got a woman, pardon me, that don't want to be bothered with you, love. I'll sit your ass down and be hungry with a Kendrick Lamar. Because nobody got time for that. I feel like at the age and the stage that I'm in my life, my thing is, you can't judge my household, sweetheart. My bills are paid. My son gets a haircut. My son goes to Taekwondo. My son goes to Wiccan, okay? My son is doing fifth grade math. Since he's been doing fifth grade math since he was in the third grade. So I must be doing something right. So don't judge my solution. That works for me and mine. That's all I'm saying. Don't judge my solution. And I don't bother you. I'm not trying to figure out your household. I'm not trying to, figure out your bills. I'm not trying to figure out none of that stuff. I just don't like stuff like that at all. I don't like it. It's like you sit up there, right? And you leave people alone because you don't want to bother them. But then they sit here, and especially my thing is this: I have an issue. Hold on, that's not faith though. Wouldn't wouldn't you rather deal with? Let's say if y'all had a baby with somebody, right? Now my thing is, oh, I think yeah. My whole thing is that let's say if you dating somebody and you have a baby with them, right? And you leave them alone, you don't bother them, you don't interfere, you don't intervene, you don't speak on them, you do nothing. You do absolutely nothing. You do nothing. When I tell you you do nothing, I mean you do nothing. Why keep coming after them? They're not bothering you. Leave them alone. Oh, right? Hello, May 41. Hi, how are you? I'm about to sell a bobby pin. I don't know why a bobby pin here. She probably yeah. Oh, it's a nonsense. Is her light don't work? Oh, damn, it's plugged in. That's what I'm saying. I tell people when you have a baby with somebody, right, and y'all set boundaries, even though I shouldn't have to set a boundary, you should know this because hi, you should know what not to do. I mean, it's common sense. Don't judge somebody else's solution. Something may work for you that may not work for them. Something may work for me that you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it depends. So we'll tap the like button. Yeah, I appreciate it. Yeah. Thank you. I just feel like you cannot tell somebody what suits them or what fits them or what's best for them. That's not your place. You know what I'm saying? So when you do it, that's what I'm child. People don't know what respect is anymore. People just think that they're own something. Well, they're old something, not own. That somebody's supposed to just give them something. I'm not giving you anything. And you give me nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Don't ask me to give you anything when you give me nothing. I've been here and I've done it. I'm not giving nobody nothing. I'm not doing that to myself. No, thank you. I'm just gonna plug my mom stuff out. Hi. So it's like, no, you can't do that. I'm not gonna mess up the room. My mom too, she's my mom. She be aight. She be aight too. She be aight. I'm in my office. I call my mom's room my office. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Let me damn box in the door. She mad at us. Bro, did her light work or did I just cut it off? Okay, here I go. So and that's another thing I tell people, stop getting disrespect and honesty confused because I could be very honest with you, but then people will say, "Oh my goodness, you're being so disrespectful." Because I'm being honest with you, that's not being just I sometimes I just can't, yo. Real talk. That part. I just think that for anybody, right? Oh, right. When you if I need something from you, I'm the type of person if I need something from you because I can't do it for me, I'm gonna ask somebody one time. Right? And if they tell me no, how be like, okay, they probably couldn't do it, whatever. Right? If I ask you again and it's a no, I'm gonna tell myself, okay, you know what? Oh, thank you. I'm gonna be like, okay, you know what? They probably just don't want to do something, so I'm not gonna ask you. So if I'm not asking you to do something, right, for me or for my son or whatever the case may be, why then do you have permission, right, to say, oh, well, this and that, XYZ, ABC? Last time I checked, I didn't go to you for these last things because I knew you were going to say no from the last two times. Okay. Usually I never let nobody tell me one no twice, right? Because usually if somebody tell me no one time, I'm like, okay, cool. Like I'm just not gonna go to you. But sometimes, people do have things going on. So I'm like, okay, maybe they just can't that particular day. Still trying to give somebody a chance. If you tell me no again, I'm not gonna come to you. So then my thing is whatever fits best for me and for my son and my schedule and to pay my bills we're on God's green earth. You then have a right to say, up, well, she shouldn't be doing this or she shouldn't be doing that. Who the hell you think you are? When I asked you to do something, you couldn't do it. I'm not coming to you. So now I'm not gonna give you a reason to engage in a conversation about me because I'm not going to you. And that's my thing. If I'm not coming to you, what right do you have to say to me, oh well, you shouldn't be doing this and you shouldn't be doing that? Who are you? Oh, irrelevant. Okay, irrelevant. Just stop judging my solution. When something works for me or for my son or for my schedule, my thing is let it work for me and let it work for my son and let it work for my schedule. Like Friday, right? Friday, I was supposed to go to work at 7, but I gotta be to work at 6 now. So mind you, okay, my son has a telehealth visit. That's where you do it on the phone. I asked my best friend last week, I think I was on live with y'all, and I asked him, hey, can you bring it to me? I do the telehealth in my car, and then I can and then you could drop him off to school. He was like, yeah, I got it. So again, don't speak on this man, right? Don't speak on this man. I mean, hi, Eric. Don't speak on this man when I'm not asking you, hey, can you pick him up? Hey, well, I'm not asking you, hey, can you do the telehealth visit? Not asking you to do that, mind you. So the thing is, no, it's going to be late to school Friday. And I'm upset because it's in a manner of, I didn't want him to be late to school. I mean, like, because I even was trying to see if somehow, some way, I could go to, well, no. Well, then again, he might make it. No, yeah, he's going to be maybe just like, maybe like a few minutes late because if his appointment is late, well, he might, he might not be late, honestly, because the time the school start and the time that his appointment is, he might not be late. He's gonna be late. I don't know. He might, or he might not be, because early in the morning is at 8:30. I have to. My aunt told me yesterday that I have to get thick skin, right? And she was like, "Listen, stop being worried about what somebody say." And I think for me, it's not more so. I wouldn't say more so of a worry, right? But it's just I don't appreciate someone speaking on other men who have been there for my child. And I don't appreciate me not speaking up for a man when he's done something for me, because I just don't think that that's right. You should give credit where credit is due. That's all I'm saying. So it's not more so of, oh my goodness, I'm worried about what you say. I just don't appreciate what you're saying. And it's disrespectful. That's my thing. I just don't like the disrespecting part. That's all it is. That's the part that I have to work on because, whew, I gotta tell myself, because my aunt was like, he's gonna say something slick, he's gonna say something disgusting, he's gonna say something nasty. She was like, so I need you to just get some thick skin and just learn to ignore it. Because she was like, if you learn to starve something, then you're doing what you're supposed to do as a friend. But that's my thing. If I have like really guy friends in my life, I'm the type of friend, if somebody's trying to disrespect you, I'm checking that. I'm gonna check that all day, because I tell people everybody has a different relationship. Like if I have a good relationship with a man, another woman may not have that type of relationship because we're two different people. You understand what I'm saying? Or like the one of the guys that I knew, well, actually a few of the guys I knew, like their relationships were being tested because I was calling. And their woman was like, why is she calling? Why are you doing things for her? Things of that nature. But I can honestly say my guy friends, they always check that. They always check that. Like, don't ever question me about what we doing for her. And their relationship got tested. Some of them ain't even together. Sorry. I apologize. My bad. I love you guys. I really do. Sorry. Right. But you check them, I check him. It's simple as that. Like I just don't like to disrespect them. He probably thought he was expressing something. What the hell are you expressing when I don't bother you? You can't express nothing when I'm not bothering you. Ugh, like, you're not expressing anything. Maybe he Oh no, he was. He was. One thing I'm not is a fool. One thing I'm not is stupid. Okay? Simple as that. See, that's the thing. And I'm gonna be very honest, it's hard for me not to speak up for people that are good people in my life because I feel that if I sit there and if I let this man just disrespect these men, I'm wrong because they're doing something for me. They're doing something for my son. So I feel like at the end of the day, it's not cool to just let somebody disrespect them. And it's so funny because my best friend one time he was like, "Listen, we can't stop people from talking." And I was like, I get that and I acknowledge that, but why be disrespectful when somebody's not disrespecting you? I don't appreciate it. I just don't. I don't care if you're a mother. If somebody is not interfering with what you have going on, or if they're not calling you, or if they're not bothering you, you have no right to say anything about anybody. That's just that simple. Every guy has a different style or what looks good. Okay, and so does a woman. So what I listen, I don't mean no harm, but I when I say this, I mean this with all due respect. It's not just about how guys feel. It's not. Because if you feel a way about something, it's fine for you to say something. But my thing is it's the way you say something. You don't have to be disrespectful. Again, to the men that have been there because you have not. Stop being disrespectful because you're not gonna disrespect my guy friends because I'm pretty sure I had somebody like that was extreme. Hi, that was disrespectful when he was a man, and I said to this man in his face one day, "You have something to say about this man that you don't know, have never had a conversation with. You haven't even acknowledged this man's presence when he walks through this door. So do me a favor, shut the fuck up and stop talking about him before I bring him in here. And then let me see what you gotta say. I guarantee you're not gonna say nothing. So shut up and stop speaking about him because he's been in your presence before. If you have something to say to him and or about him, then you say it to him. You don't say it to me. You say it to him. Stop doing that. Stop doing it. That's not disrespectful. If you got something to say about somebody, you say it when they're standing there. If you so big and you so bad and you see it on 10, he right here. What you gotta say now? Stop doing that. It's corny and it's whack. Ugh, I'm so over it. I can't. And it's like at the end of the day, I've been noticing a lot of men that I know, out of all due respect, they got these imaginary issues in their mind with people who don't know them, who's never seen them, don't know nothing about them. What the f- is wrong with you? It's dumb. Seems to me this guy has always been this way. Don't let the negativity affect your everyday life. And that's what I'm saying. I'm not gonna let that affect me and my friendships with my guy friends because you feel away. I'm not asking you to pick no up. I'm not asking you to drop no off. I'm not asking you to bring him to the doctor. I'm not asking you to bring him to me. I'm asking my guy friends to do that. Not you. So respectfully, at the end of the day, stop worrying about over on my side of town, baby. You're on a whole different side of town than I am. You stay over there. I respect you staying over there. Okay. I don't call you. I don't text you. I don't ask you for nothing. Last time I asked you for something, you told me figure it out. So my thing is, I sat down, I figured it out for myself and for my son and for my bills and for my home to keep a roof over this child's head. Now, do not judge my solution. That is what I am saying because it is disrespectful. No matter which way you flip it as a pancake or you flip it like a pillow. I'm not dealing with that. And I shouldn't have to sit there and keep dealing with men being disrespectful to men that I know because they feel some type of way. Well, that's just when you feeling some type of way about somebody who don't know you. That's on you, not me. Again, especially when these men have been in your presence, stop it. Because that is corny. Real talk. I'm not asking nobody to be anything. I'm not asking nobody to do nothing who I know I cannot go to. Who I can go to is who I will go to. Now, if it affects my timing with my job or my schedule or something like that, well, then I have to figure it out. Again, it goes back to me having to figure something out. Sounds like you are through. I am. He's affected by the way you're living your life. That man, listen, let me tell you something. Thank you. He is with someone, and I want him to be happy. I genuinely want him to be happy. I genuinely want this to work, and I wish him nothing but the best. I'm happy that he's happy. You understand what I'm saying? As long as you're happy, I'm I'm happy for you as long as you're happy. Lord knows I am. Lord knows I don't want to interfere. I don't want to affect it. I don't want to bother it. I don't want to do none of those things. I wish you nothing but the best, nothing but blessings in your life. I humbly do. But that's where I'm saying, please don't judge my solution because I need help with picking him up, or I need help with dropping him off, or like, can you watch him while I stay at work longer because I have a bill coming up? You know what I'm saying? So I want you to grow as a man. I want you in your relationship to just blossom. I hope you have babies. I hope you get married. I hope you have this happy home that you've always wanted. God bless you. You understand what I'm saying? But stop judging my solution because it works for me. That's literally all I'm asking. That's it. You don't worry about that. I don't give a damn if I felt like jumping off the their roof. Doesn't mean I have the right to do it. So it doesn't mean that you have the right to say something how you feel. Some things you are just better kept to yourself. Sometimes you just can't sit there and say whatever you want. Because again, you don't know the way somebody is going to respond. You can't do that. Live your life for you and your son. That part. He knows he can. There's no need to be jealous. Listen, the glasses had to come off this, okay? There is nothing to be jealous about on over my way. Okay. I cannot go on a date with anybody. I cannot work the way I want to work. So there is what the fuck is there to be jealous about? Seriously, let's just be real for 2 seconds here. I couldn't go on a date with somebody. I can't work the way that I want to. I can't hide. I can't do none of those things. I have a son and I have 2 jobs. Where am I going? Nobody's gonna watch my son. Where am I going? Where am I going? Let's just be very. What is there to be jealous about? Well, I can't sleep the way, you can. Okay, I can't just wake up whenever I want to, work all these crazy hours. I can't go out on dates. I can't go out on picnics. Where I'm going, where I'm going. Now I could do those things with my son. I could, do mommy Sunday, or I could do, like a little picnic with my baby. There is nothing to be jealous over on my side of town because baby, I got no balance. I have no balance. You may have all the balance in the world. You better love that balance that you got. You better love you were able to have a balance. You're able to have a constant schedule. Okay, what works best for you, when, how, and why. Okay, you can take days off when you want to. I can't take days off when I want to. I have to put clothes on his back, food on the table, and provide a roof over his head. You understand what I'm saying? So I have to work. That's all it is. Anyone that has ever dealt with me or spoken to me or interacted with me, if I'm not dealing with you or you don't deal with me or whatever the case may be, I'm still gonna wish you nothing but blessings in your life because I don't have not one hatred bone in my body. I have a I'm fed the fuck up bone in my body, of course, because I'm human. But I genuinely wish everybody nothing but the best. I don't hate anybody. I don't have no ill will. I don't wish you no harm to you. None of those things, yo, nothing. Nothing. I genuinely want everybody to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fine with, being with my child. You understand what I'm saying? Until God say, all right, this man is meant for you. I'm fine with it just being me and two. That's all. Mm, I don't see a lot. Well, no, I don't. I feel like I'm just so grounded when it comes to being a mother and making sure that my son is fed. I told y'all. Right. And that brings me back to the Walmart story. I took out $60 much. It wasn't even supposed to be $15, okay? Why was my 63 and some change? And I was like, what the hell is going on? This is not what I said I wanted to spend at Walmart. This was not what I wanted. I just wanted to get the soap and I was like, but I ended up getting soap, the perfume, and the fleece too. When we had to, and I was like, yo, this is not what I came into Walmart for. I came in here for some goddamn soap. Hi, everybody. I'm sorry. Hi. A lot of people might be mad at the world in your position, but it's dumb. Nobody has to listen. Okay, there is nothing to be mad about over my way. I have the most unbalanced, unstable life. There is in America, okay? You can take off you and your son and still have a positive and loving life. You can take care of you and your son. Of course, like I have nothing, sometimes, I have my days, you know what I'm saying, where it's like, okay, Amanda, you got to get it together. And yes, I'm speaking to myself and therefore, sometimes I got to, speak. Sometimes I got to speak myself into, girl, you got this, you're going to be okay. Don't worry about nobody else. And my thing is, right, I'm going to be sitting, I can have the most unstable, unbalanced schedule in the world. But when I don't bother nobody and I'm trying to figure it out by myself and for myself, and I'm not asking you and I'm not worried about what you're doing and I'm not concerned about nothing besides my child and my schedule and being able to pay my bills, respectfully speaking, leave me in that. Because even though I don't have a balance in that, but when you come in, it just sinks my shit. So stop sinking. Like, and y'all know I always say, I want to float on water. I don't want to sink to the bottom of the ocean. Cause swimming back up is the hard part. You understand what I'm saying? Let me float. I'm just saying, leave me alone. Leave me alone. And that's just it. That's it. If you leave me alone, because I don't call. You know what I'm saying? So my thing is just respectfully, just don't call me. Just don't talk to me. Don't bother me. Don't try to be around me. Just things like that. Leave me. Let me just float. Let me float. Okay. Let me float. I don't want to sink to the bottom of the ocean and then I gotta try to swim back up because now I'm struggling. Let me float. Let me just be great with being me, please. Because I genuinely don't want to bother you. I genuinely don't want to talk to you, see you, be in the same room with you. None of the same things you don't want pertaining to me, baby. I don't want them with you either. So we both feel the same way about each other. Just stop. Just live your life and be happy. Just stop. Just stop. That's all it is. Just stop. Just stop. Don't bother me, I don't bother you. And even when you bother me and then I start spazzing out and I'm bugging and I'm this and that, then it's all I'm crazy. I'm the bad one. No, I'm not the bad one because I've had enough of having enough of having enough. Okay? Something like that. Just be like, just live your life and be great. And then, right? So would you lie and work at home if what? So would you lie or work at home if it was a good day, a good pay? So would you lie or work at home if it was a good pay? You want to rewrite that for me, honey? Because I didn't catch that. I don't know if you're trying to say would I work from home if it was good pay? And I don't want to assume like what you trying to say. Because that's the last thing I want to do is make an assumption. Because I promise you, I don't know if that's what you're trying to say. I think it is, but I don't know. Let me get ready to go out the door. So I gotta go. So would you do okay, wait. What are you trying to say? You just start from the beginning, please, because I'm are you trying to say would I work from home if it was good pay? Probably not, because I would probably get bored of being home every day. Like I like interacting with humans. Oh, hold on, y'all. I'm gonna meet y'all because I gotta go downstairs and my mom is singing music. Hold on. How old do you guys think I am? I wouldn't even tell you how old I am because I just wouldn't. But how old do you guys think that I am? What's the age that you guys would give me by just looking at me? Oh, Eric said 28. Would you do a work at home job if say 120 hours. Hell yeah, I'd do that. I would do that. I just go outside with it. Okay, Eric said 28. Anybody else want to take a shot at my age? Even though I would never tell you. Super Silk. Okay. Oh, they said 26. Okay. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I got honestly go for some nuggets for Wendy's. I'm not even gonna hold you. I apologize for walking some in cars in a few seconds. Oh, somebody said 23. They're a little younger than me. Let's see. Oh, you changed your age. Someone said 23. You guys, anybody else want to take a shot at it? I would never tell y'all if y'all right or if y'all wrong. I would never. He's like, yeah, your energy is young. No, I'm not gonna tell you how old I am. I'm doing good. I just have to um I think something for me that I could work on, and I tell y'all this, right? I tell y'all this all the time. This is something that I genuinely do and sincerely do believe in. There are things about me that I can definitely work on. And I never want to get on here and tell you guys, oh my goodness, I'm just this perfect person. I'm far from it. I have my days where I'm flustered and I'm irritated and I'm pissed off and I'm mad and I'm angry and I'm upset. And I have knowledge on no, I should not let someone get me like that who I don't go to, right? I understand all these things that are being said. I understand them. I acknowledge them, but sometimes I just can't take it. And it's so funny because it brings me back to the dude that I was dealing with for 6 years, right? When he felt the way about my best friend. Sometimes I think back to myself and I say, you know what's so crazy? If I would have let my best friend go off of the strength of him, I would be screwed because look it. My best friend told me put no in Wakeman. He paid for like the first month and a half, right? And if I ever fall short, I go to him, right? He picks Snow up from school. He drops Snow off to school. He's coming me to the doctor's appointments. He's picked Snow up from Wakeman, brought Snow to, well, he's never brought Snow to Wakeman. Well, how do you know? His name is on, Noah's documentations for the doctor, for school, for Wakeman. So I cannot let one person's opinion on someone, again, that you don't know, sit there and interfere with my life because of how you feel. And Lord knows I'm not being disrespectful, right? But as a grown man, I don't mean no disrespect. I am not holding anybody's hand when it comes to feeling away when something works for me and my son in my home. Because if I'm not telling you, right, oh my goodness, you can't talk to her or things of this nature. I'm never going to come in and tell somebody that they can't talk to someone or have a conversation with somebody because I strategically came around them. That's not my place. That's not my place to sit there and tell you, no, you can't talk to Shorty or no, you can't go, with your friends. I'm not finna sit up here. And I personally, I say like this all the time. I don't want to be up under somebody all the time. I will lose my mind. Like, I need a day. I need a break. Then I just see you. Especially if I live with you. Oh, hell no. Uh-uh. No, I don't want to look at your ass every day. I'm gonna start getting frustrated. Can I go this way? That cop is looking at me. Can I? Can I? Cause he ain't saying nothing. I'm going, but he ain't saying nothing. So whatever. So if you saying 28 to 30? That was a good guess. Right. So it's just in the manner of, yo, I'm not dealing with this and I don't want to deal with it and I'm sick of it, like I just want people to just stop being disrespectful. And something else is that when people get inside relationships, that does not mean that they life stop because you feel away about something. It don't matter how you feel. Like just because you feel away about something, what's your point? So, and who cares? Like, why do I gotta sit up here and stop my life because the way you feel about something? What the hell? Like, no. Well, this ain't no parking on this side of the side. Maybe I should park here and park a little bit further down. And just like, no, you can't sit up there and, oh, Eric said goodbye, and get offended at something because all of a sudden somebody's standing there or they having a conversation. You sound like a damn bird. Shut up and stop chirping. It's annoying. I guess for me, I don't understand what happened to trust in a relationship, communication, and honesty. Those things don't seem to have any burials anymore because that car is dumb far. Goddamn, the bus is all the way up there. Like, this was the bus, this was the car. This was the bus, the car stopped back here. Like, where you was. And this goes back to me saying that I do believe that, and this is something else I totally do believe in, right? I don't think so because sometimes I think people feel that their relationships are being tested when in all actuality, it's not being tested. You may think that it's being tested because your girl went out and she got a short dress on and she probably at the club or dancing with a guy. That doesn't mean your relationship is being tested. It just means that she wants to go and enjoy herself and have fun. Now, the dancing thing, I don't know how y'all do that. I don't know if it's okay if like certain guys will allow their girl to, and I'm not saying grind and whine on them. I'm not saying all that. So let's just reverse this, okay? Let's rewind. If you doing like a little two step with you and another dude and you go out with the girls. I mean, some men don't like that. So I don't know how it goes with the dancing thing because this is like, bro, wait. Like before I even was with you, I was sitting up here and I was able to dance with everybody and just have a good time. So I don't know how they do it now. I mean, a little cute little two step, you know what I'm saying? I think it's cute. You're gonna I just think that when you are in a relationship, I think that you should still be able to be a part and enjoy your friends, and just enjoy yourself and then be able to come back and be like, oh my goodness, babe, I had the best time. You know what I'm saying? With the girls, we were dancing, things of that nature. It don't always have to be, oh my goodness, babe, we were just in the corner drinking, just looking at people. Like that's weird. Like whatever happened to before you had this person, you had a life, you had glow about you, you had shine about you. Now, baby, your light is just so dull. I don't even see it. You understand what I'm saying? It's just in a manner of you young, live. What the like live, be happy, be humble, but you can still go out and do a little two step and still respect your relationship, or you can still go out, with your friends and you can still respect your relationship. But it just depends on the maturity and the level of understanding and communication and trust. And if you don't got none of those things, baby, you might as well not even be with somebody because I'm sorry, but I don't want you to dim my light. All right. So it's like no. I mean, it's like, whatever happened to just having fun and just enjoying yourself and not taking everything so serious. You having a conversation. Oh my goodness, so that mean that you with him? No, but don't. I'm just having a conversation. That's crazy. Okay, I'm gonna keep it a buck, right? Two of my guy friends that I know, right? Being very honest with you guys, okay? They're very secure within themselves. Here is my only issue. They are secure in themselves, right? But yet, both men have liked me. Let's just keep it a buck. Both men have liked me. One of them was a player from the motherfucking Himalayas. Like this man could get penny drop at any time, any second with any woman. I was the only one that this man tried to get, and he could not get me. But he's so secure in himself, though, right? And I wanted to have this conversation with him, right? And I was like, you know what's so crazy? You're secure within yourself, but yet you deal with all these different women. That's why you have a sense of security within yourself because you're able to do what you want. But yet, if you had a woman and she was to do the same thing you would do, you would get mad at her. I said, I want you to make it make sense because you're secure within yourself and you can ABC, XYZ. So if she does that, she's not secure or she's the problem. Why? Other ones. I'm saying, when I tell you this man is fine, I'm saying this man is fine. Okay, this man is fine. I think God just touched him and just said, okay, because oh, if this was not my friend, good Jesus, this story would be going totally different. This has to be my finest male friend. And I think he knew who I'm talking about. Cause my God. Right? Like this man is just cause me and my homegirl, yo, I remember when she first seen me, she was like, that's him. I said, girl, that's him. I said, girl, that is him, honey. All right, let me keep going. Sorry. All right. And and he's another penny dropper. I was like, yo, what the but they're so secure within themselves though, right? But they have all these different women. I was like, no. And you know what? The black dude, he's I would say it to you like this. The black dude is handsome, but the Spanish one is just sexy. Oh, jeez. Okay. That man wanted to just make me forget that I was even Christian. Okay, he just wanted to make me forget that I even was baptized because Jesus. Okay, he fine. That man is sexy and body. Oh, forget it. Okay? That body is what? Them tattoos is what? Okay, that mean no, he. Oh my goodness, because I was like, and it's so funny, you know, it's so crazy. Oh my goodness, I gotta take the glasses off for this one, right? So I remember when I first met him, right? I was actually at work. That's when I used to work at a different place, right? So I first met him, and it's so funny because I had my son. My son was a baby. I've known this man for like 8.5 years, something like that. Ciao. And I was going through my depressed stage in life, right? And oh my goodness, I never forget it. I seen him. Like I seen him, but I just I wasn't, I wasn't mentally all there. So I see him, but I didn't see him. You understand what I'm saying? And I never forget it. Like as he was leaving, he winked at me. Oh my goodness, I pray to God he not watching me because if I say wink, he gonna know who I'm talking about. I'm not gonna say his name though, but he's sexy, right? And he winked at me, and I was like, "Oh, I got his number." You know, it's so crazy because I see him, but I didn't see him, right? I got in the car and he took his hoodie off, and I was like, yeah. I was like, wait a minute, you think I'm cute? I was so stunned because I was like, wait, hold, wait a minute, damn it, wait a minute. I was like, you think I'm cute? Like he just thought I was just the most beautiful girl he's ever seen, and I was like, oh my, yeah, he is. Damn, sorry, but that I was like, what the is going on? Because goddamn, you sexy, okay? Let me keep it a book. The black dude, he's handsome, right? And the gentleman that I was talking to for 6 years, and I think he's handsome, right? He's handsome. I love his smile and his cheeks. Sorry, he gonna kill me for saying that. Sorry, right? If you watch it, sorry, right? But that the what I think he's is he Spanish? I think he's Puerto Rican, right? And I was like, his hair. Oh, y'all don't even understand. Like that man, that man. Good Jesus. That man, and I love him, right? Like I adore him. Me and him went through our spits and our spats and everything, but I adore him. You know what I'm saying? Even the black one. I didn't mean to say it like that, but the black gentleman. We didn't fuss, but you know, but he's cool. He stopped speaking to me because I didn't want to deal with him in that nature. The black gentleman, he stopped talking to me 'cause I didn't wanna deal with him in that nature because I was like, I'm not gonna be, nobody's side piece, you deal with all these different women. And I was like, that's not how I don't rock like that, you know what I'm saying? And again, I wish he's handsome, but that Puerto Rican one, good Lord have mercy. Y'all, he has a tattoo on his chest, right? And it says, God is my bodyguard. Y'all, that God damn it, Father God, forgive me for saying that after I said your name, but yo, this man, baby, to that shit would have worked out a whole different way. I guarantee you would have been baby number two. Oh, seriously though, but I know some really handsome men, and my thing is, right, they're cool. You know what I'm saying? They're cool. They're down to earth. They cool. But that brings me back to say, out, right? That brings me back to say that it don't matter how you look or who you are. It just depends on your mindset in a person because some men may not want their woman talking to another man at all, right? I remember the dude that passed away. I knew him for like 7 months, I think, or something like that. And he would get offended when I had talked to um. It was this maintenance man that I knew. He would get offended when I talked to him. I was like, huh? I was like, I'm not your girl, right? What is happening? You know what I'm saying? Like, you wanna what happened, right? I just I think men are great. I do believe that women do need men. And I think that, vice versa, men need women. Can't live with y'all, can't live without y'all. Okay. I genuinely wholeheartedly believe that. I think you guys are awesome. I think you guys are great. And I think that when you can just show a woman that you are a man and not, tell her, and a woman can show you and not tell you, and you have that maturity, you have that level of communication, I genuinely believe things can be a lot better. And but that's my thing. I guess for me, I don't understand the possessive part or the controlling part or the double standards in a sense because I don't think I will ever understand the double standards because it's like, what? So I don't understand. Like I just don't understand. And I told you guys somebody was intimate with a woman and said in my face. It doesn't count because they use protection. I was like, what type of boat? I was like, what the fuck did you just say? So you entering this woman with protection on it doesn't count because you use protection. Huh? I was like, God damn it. I never heard it like that in my entire life. I said, ain't this about I've never heard nobody say that. Now I done heard some weird you understand what I'm saying? That took the cake and the ice cream and the plate and the utensils and the napkins. It took everything. Cause I was like, what you say? I said, that's really what you yep, that's your mindset. Not mine, but overprotective, overprotection or jealousy. But that's my thing. There's a difference between being overprotective and jealous, right? I definitely do believe that because if a man were to say, and I'm gonna keep it a buck, sometimes, and I'm gonna keep it all the way, sometimes I do believe a man can sense something that a woman cannot in a man. I believe that. I do. And sometimes vice versa. A woman can sense something in a woman you may not see, right? So I get it. I get that part. So when it comes to being overprotective, you may sense something we may not sense. Cool. I acknowledge that. I get that. But when it comes to that jealousy part, I'm not with that. If I'm with you, I'm with you, right? If and I'm let me just be very real with you guys. If I interact with somebody on an intimate level, my body will not respond to another man because it's not who was touching me to begin with. That's how my body responds and that's how my body is. It's simple as that. So if I'm dealing with you, oh, you could best believe I'm only dealing with you. My body will only respond for you and to you. That's it. It will not respond for no other man because mentally and physically I'm used to you and all I want is you. So I'm confused on what you confused about. And especially if I'm always tight and I'm never loosey goosey and it's ready for you and it's wet for you, what happened? What are you missing? Because I'm confused. Seriously. Like I really am. You want something to happen? I don't know why. I don't know why. If you ask me, jealousy is all in your mind. Mm-mm. Right? Because I truly believe that for me, I always believe that even if you come in and you are the best spouse, the best girlfriend, the best boyfriend, you're honest and communicate and keep it a buck, you're there for them and things of that nature. Let's be very clear here. People are still grown. They are going to do what they want to do. So if they want to hurt you, they are going to. Okay? But that is not where you then say, I'm going to retaliate and sleep with your best friend. I'm going to retaliate and sleep with your sister. I'm going to retaliate and I'm going to sleep with your mother. Leave that alone. And if you walk out of that without retaliating, right, you have your dignity. You still have your pride. So my thing is at the end of the day, know your worth. Know your worth and know when you can say, okay, you know what? This isn't for me. And I'm not saying I'm not saying that it won't hurt. Because of course, you may be sad in the beginning. Then some they don't give a some be like, oh, like you know what I'm saying? So again, it this goes to say it depends on the person, you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you can get a man that does retaliate and probably try to see with your sister or your cousin or your mom, you know what I'm saying? Or you may have a woman that's gonna go and sleep with your homeboy. And that's another thing, right? I tell you all the time, I do not believe in dealing with somebody's friend. But in the situation with my homegirl and the dude, she decided not to deal with him because she was like, since they homie, she was like, I'm not gonna do it. So she actually did not start talking to him, which, so she is single and she was like, I'm not gonna do that. So I was like, I get it. Now I get it on, her perspective as well. But she was glad that she didn't do it, even though the other dude treated her so good. It just was the sense of uncomfortability because she knew that they was friends. And I was like, and she was honest. So she did take my advice and she did tell him like, hey, I did, I dealt with your homie on an intimate level, things of that nature. I would his and he would my, so like she elaborated as I told her. I was like, yo, you should just to make sure. So she didn't do it. And I was like, okay, that's but again, but even when him and her see each other though, they speak, it's hey, how you doing? It's things of that nature. So it's not like it's not awkward because, they're not trying to deal with each other and nothing like that. So, they just, hey, how you doing? Things of that nature. So I was like, okay, cool, whatever. That's their personality or how to handle things. And that's my thing. When you can leave a relationship with your dignity, baby, leave it with your dignity. Leave it with your dignity. Because that's the most important thing that you have. Just and your peace of mind and your mindset. I'm getting tired though. That part. I'm tired. Here I go. That's some animal crackers. Sorry, y'all. I got real tired. Today I'm not going nowhere. I'm sorry. I mean, damn, 35? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I came from work earlier. And then this is another thing that I tell you I believe in, right? You got my age all types of wrong. All types of wrong. Okay? Is that I would say when you leave from something in or someone, leave with dignity. Because I believe that it's easier for someone to say in their next relationship, you know, it wasn't me. I am not against someone elaborating on why they're not with someone. I get that, right? But what I'm saying is don't constantly keep speaking on the situation because if I was a woman and you kept talking about the same woman, I would be like, yo, you gotta go. Because you only gotta tell me something one time. I understand where, what you're saying. I acknowledge what you're saying. So if you want to take a leap of faith with me, I don't want to hear this every time I argue with you. Oh, you just like the I'm just like a who and a what and a huh. There's a door. Use it. That's why I'm not living with nobody. I don't mean no harm, but I be damned. And then on top of that, if I'm sitting up here and I'm living with you, then I gotta sit up here and worry about if we both paying the bills. I gotta worry about if you leave. Now, oh my goodness, now how am I gonna pay my bills? I'm sorry, but no. I wanna go home to my house. You say where you at. I'm just not with it. I'm genuinely just not with it. I'm sorry, but I'm not. That's why y'all see is me and Noah. And all them damn toys. Because I don't ever want to have to depend on somebody else's money for bills. We together, and then we both sign our name on the lease, and now we break our lease and this and that. I'm not dealing with none of that. Now, unless I'm married and we move in together, then that's different because I'm married to you. But I'm sorry, but I'm not. I'm not about to play house with you. I'm not doing that. I'm not playing house with you. You could come over. I could come over, but I want to go back home. That's all I'm saying. And then once you leave, then I gotta probably worry about, oh well, now let's say if you can't have the rent. Now I gotta worry about how I'm gonna get have the rent for this place that I thought we were gonna be in together forever. No, thank you, babe. Well, of course not this particular place together, but that we were gonna be doing together. No, thank you. Nope. No problem. Oh, I might drink something to drink. So for me, that's one thing, right? Because I get asked that question a few times here and there. Would I be with somebody if they told me not to work and that, me and make sure that you were good? It's not about me. It's about my son and myself because he's a child. So I will always put him first. I would always have to make sure that my son is good. Meaning I always have to make sure that I'm good. So I wouldn't just stop working because it's saying something and it sound good. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I gotta make sure my son is good. So it's the simple fact of I will always make sure that my son is good no matter what. Just my God honest answer. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. I just got real tired. It's like if I really want a first date, I would genuinely want to pay half of the first date because I'm not used to a man not being disrespectful, but I'm not used to a man doing something for me. I'm used to doing for myself. So that would be a little tough for me. Not me tired though, for real. It's crazy. I'm freaking tired. I'm tired. Um, well, I would start off by making sure you have first because I feel better that I don't need to think if you are. But see, that's not for me, right? I have this thing in my mind where I don't think that it's fair. But and now just hear me out. Again, this is just my mindset, so nobody don't cuss me out. But this is just me. Sorry, I gotta fix my little bun, my little bubble. Right. I don't think that I would be comfortable with the man making sure that I am okay. Because if anything, in my mind, I would want to make sure that he's good and his home is okay, or his business is okay, or his kids are okay, or he got, food on the table for his kids, or, um, he can provide a roof over his head. My mindset will be, you'll make sure that you good, because I get that when a man comes into something, 9 times out of 10, a woman, if she needs help with something, she goes to her man. I get that part, but at the end of the day, what if he's not in a financial space to help you out? He can only help himself out. This is where you both can build with each other and for each other. So I don't know how that goes, but I just will want to make sure that he's good. That's pretty much what I'm saying though, in that sense. I'm tired. That's what I don't want to put up the part. Jesus help me because I'm tired. He said, "Smosh, I'm tired." I'm tired today. So that's just me. I thought you left. I thought you left. You still here? Okay. Wait, well, I believe you can go to your girl and start off something strong to do what she. I get that. I agree. I do agree. But at the end of the day, though, y'all still gotta understand. People still got, families to take care of and mouths to feed, and they gotta feed themselves. And with the way the economy is now, eh, no, Jason, that's not. No. Let's say if I was to and I move with a man, right? And then I'm bigger and I'm fussing. My son is gonna see that. I'm not doing none of that. I'm not doing that. No. Mm-mm. No, thank you. No. No. You better start. No, you just walking. I'm not doing that. That's crazy. You sit up here and you moving with somebody, and then y'all sitting up there. Thank you. And y'all fussing, y'all fighting, and my son seeing this, but your kids at they mom house, they not listening to none of this. They don't gotta deal with this. I be damned them. I ain't gotta go through it. Mm-mm. No, thank you. I'm not doing that to my son. No. My son doesn't deserve that. She could continue to work if she wants to. I know that's right. I'm tired. Jesus, take the wheel. JC, I said, what is I'm like, I don't know. I think it's just you at this point, JC. And I really think it's just you. All right, you guys, what am I getting to drink today? Because I'm thirsty. I want something to drink. What am I getting to drink today? What am I getting today? What am I getting? What's LIL? What am I getting to drink today? I'm thirsty. Oh, he said laugh. Damn, you had to put it in capital letters. Okay, I got you. You guys, I'm gonna let y'all pick my drink today. So what am I getting to drink and where am I getting it from? I'm tired. You can clearly see it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not none of that stuff is healthy to do in front of somebody's child, especially when it's not your child. I be too. You ain't finna do none of that, not in front of my son. Now, if we on the phone and we fussing, that's a whole different story. Cause you home and I'm home. You at your crib, I'm at my crib, or you sitting in your car about to go upstairs to your door. You ain't coming to mine doing that. I'll be damned. But no, I don't drink. I never drink, and that's another thing. I keep telling people I do not drink alcohol. I've never drink alcohol. I've never smoked. I've never been to a club. I've never done none of those things. What do I like? I wanted to try something pumpkin. Oh, I remember yesterday. Damn, I meant to put it up here. I had got a drink from Robex, right? And since my points and everything, I got a medium. And it was actually free because the points on my card, he was like, you get a medium drink for free. I was like, oh, so can I just get this one free? He was like, yeah. I had got a super, what is it called? A super Wednesday. I think that's what it's called. Damn, I meant to put it up here. I totally forgot. I sure did though. No, I had my phone. No, it was but are you by text Joe ass won't get no damn response back. That should have been on red all day because I'm gonna be at both my jobs. I'm gonna be cooking or cleaning or ironing clothes or cleaning the bathroom. So listen, you argue with your damn self. You ain't finna argue with me. I'm not arguing. Oh, no, Q. Mm-mm. I'm not. Listen, let me tell you something. If I can't sit down and have a civil adult conversation with you, I'm gonna tell you, okay, well, you can get out. Now, right? I do not work tonight. Now tomorrow I work both my jobs. And then tomorrow I go in early. God, good Lord. I was supposed to do 10 to 2, but I'm doing 7 to 2. Then I got my second job from 5:30 to 9:30 tomorrow. So I got both jobs tomorrow. Engaged with the channel, that part. So, because I would have stayed for an extra hour today, but as y'all clearly can tell, I'm tired. So share her channel, that hurt. Follow her, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me, follow me. So that part is not no, right? Some people be arguing, right? And they in capital letters. I'm like, okay, what is that supposed to do? That's still a text message. Like, so you just got it all. Oh, you pissed? So you want to text them with the mad fingers on? You got some mad fingers going on. You better sit your ass down. You better Kendrick Lamar sit down and be humble, cause nobody don't got time. Ask legit questions. That part I be telling people, yo, I'm an open book. Like I promise you, I am totally an open book. Be respectful. That part. That part, man. That part. Like y'all can ask me whatever y'all heart's desire. When was the last time I was intimate with a man? Was when I engaged with my son. When was the last time I smoked? I've never smoked. I've never drank. Besides me wearing lipstick, I've never worn any type of other makeup. Okay, I have one child. I am a mother. I work two jobs. I am the youngest of an older sister. Okay, did I say the oldest? I mean, I am the youngest of an older sister. Sorry. I am. I am. And I am not looking to mingle with no damn body. I'm too tired. I am too tired. Like I cannot. Mm. He's the it's the bear guy that killed me was oh my y'all not so funny, right? The dude, one of my guy friends, the one that passed away from not known for 7 months. This man, baby, it would feel like he was writing an essay, and I was like, but then he wanted me to respond back. I thought I'm supposed to respond back at my work. Yo, no lie, he would say, "Oh my goodness, it only takes a second to respond back." Motherfucker, do you see this goddamn essay you don't text? I can't respond to this. I'm at work. So what's wrong with you? Like you better get your together. Like, yes, I'm not. Yes, this is naturally me. I have no lipstick on today. I'm tired. I'm too damn tired. Forehead scars, pucks and all, and pimple right here. Oop, that part. I'm like, yo, he wrote a whole essay, and I'm at work, and he think I'm supposed to read this. I'm like, I don't know where the hell you work at, but I can't do that. Like, what? My leg is itchy. He would really get mad. I was like, yo, you straight or no? Cause that's not normal. And then the face like that is not normal for me. I'm like, you texting the whole essay. I can only answer one thing at a time, so I gotta stop texting, go back to what you said, scroll up. I don't know. Call you later. Call you later, okay? I will talk to you later. Wow. A story at that time, goddamn. Now what's going on here? And would really be mad. I was like, what the hell? I'm like, yo, you're retarded. Cause I'm at work. No, Jason, I do not work tonight. I work both jobs tomorrow. I only had my first job this morning. I had that job today. But my second one, I don't work it tonight. Cause no, remember today Wednesday. So my permanent days off at my second job are Monday and Wednesdays because we got taekwondo. So I do not work my second job tonight, but I definitely got to work both jobs tomorrow. And he talking about a dang strawberry daiquiri. Like what? No, I really want something to drink though. I wanted to try that drink from Starbucks. That pumpkin one. That's the one I want to try. I'm tired. I know he's gonna want to play too. Yes, I'm tired. I got 6 minutes. So dinner is already cooked. So we're gonna have leftovers because my black ass is tired. Tired. I do want to try a pumpkin drink from or what am I doing Friday? Get a pink latte, mocha 3 pumps of love and a dash of kiss. What? What's that? I don't wanna do like no coffee or nothing like that. I don't. This thing is hurting my head the way that I got a position. Like when I turn my neck and stuff like that. I was trying to try that drink though. Oh, let me see. Let me see if I can do it. Hold on. Y'all see the pimple right here? It's probably going down. Let me show you guys. Let me see if I can do it. I hate Starbucks. Like, saw me that up. You don't like Starbucks? I'm a Starbucks queen. I love bug. Let me see. What's this? Oh, this is what I have for breakfast this morning. I'm gonna flip the camera so you guys can see. This is what I had for breakfast this morning, right? I had made chicken breast, uh, yellow rice, and corn. That's what I ate for breakfast this morning. I don't know why I keep turning the damn thing off, y'all. Don't judge me. And then let me see. Mm. I got 4 minutes. That's the background. Just to let y'all know. Oh, he let that squirrel go. That was so cute of him or her. Sorry. Oh, this I had did this background for my live that I had did this morning. So if you haven't checked it out, go check that out. I'm gonna get off in 3 minutes. I'm tired. Like I'm legitimate. I just want to go to my mom's house and take a nap. So I'm hoping that I'm gonna let my son go to the park, of course, things of that nature. But oh, pardon me, 'cause I totally burped. I would love to get a nap in today if I can, or I could just probably take my little son. Oh, the background, the take my behind to sleep when he go to taekwondo at my mom's house. So and plus I have woke up late, so I was rushing. So I'm pretty tired. I'm not gonna hold you. Oh, that was pretty like that though. Yo, I just need a nap. So I was trying to get a nap before I had got him from school, and I'm trying to take a nap after he get out of school, and I'm trying to take a nap when he got to go to taekwondo because I got to get up, at 4:15 tomorrow. Hopefully my alarm clock goes off because my phone had died last night. I had it in my bed, and I forgot, and it died, and it died. So I was like, oh no, yo, listen, I'm trying to just get a little nap in. You know what I'm saying? Just a little one if I can. Mm, mhm. I never told me what drink I should get. Hi, my love. That part. Whistle while you work. Hey, hey, whistle while you work. Hey, whistle while you work. Hey. That part. So what drink should I try today? Or where should I get my drink from? Whistle while you work. Whistle while you work. Because I be tired and I be falling asleep. It's 2:59 and I gotta go. Get my child from school. Oh no. No, I gotta get it from school. Oh, no. All right, I'm getting him. Said I gotta, oh, I gotta get it from school now. I don't know. You know what though? I do be doing live sometimes at night, but it's just that the area that I'm in, my Wi-Fi is terrible at my house. Sorry, I'm about to hear a bunch of kids. It's cold out here. Baby, it's cold outside. It's cold. That's still gonna stay on even with these kids? I'm with it. No, thank you, babe. JC, I'm just a hater. It's cool though. I still love him. I'm sorry. Hi. What? T-Mobile. We got me. What's Starling? What's that? No, I know it's coming. Did you just say? I'm kidding. You know I sound you. Oh Lord. Probably again. I don't know. Say no, you know. I love her laugh. It was so cute. Oh, me? Nah, I don't sound like no damn Janet Jackson. Her voice is like super soft. Baby, I got control. I got you too. Baby, I got control of you. You got control. I feel like these kids, they're supposed to come out at a certain time and they never do. But they be so quick to call DCF on somebody. But you're not up at a certain time. I'm confused. Like, what happened? Hell, they don't even be here. People gotta be finding babysitters and shit. Who got time for that? Think what? You got control of you. You got control of you. You got control of you. Got control of you. I'm literally just waiting for my son to get out. Stuttering is satellite internet. I never heard that before. It's not cold out here, but it's windy. And I guarantee you, watching my son know half of judging. I guarantee it. I'm like throwing them at me. Guarantee you don't got it. Because my mother already told me that he took out the hoodie, which I was not. I mean, his undershirt, which I was not too happy about. He live outside, sitting on the kitchen door. What's that? Baby, I got control of you. What is that? I got control of you. What? Yeah, I don't even looking at me. Nothing. I don't know you. I think I have to walk through. I don't know, maybe. Why is that coming back not in clean? See them kids is right there. Like, what is he doing? Dude, you didn't even have a jacket on. Yo, this one making me mad. You know, good one you have to have a jacket on him. Oh, she didn't hit that. Why did you? Oh, no, no. Gosh, why do you not have? No, you have to put your stuff on. Well, if you walking this way, how was school, honey? How was school? It was good. It was good. Yes, you do. So you can go play. Oh, always Wednesday, baby. You ain't doing. I was thinking about putting you in it for another day. I was thinking about it. Mhm. Well, let me talk to your godfather. Well, Dad, can you at least say thanks, Mom, for putting me in it? I didn't say it. You did not. Don't don't do that. Baby, I got control of you. Where are you going? What's the shortcut? No what? I don't know. You're second to some shortcut, girl. Baby, I got control of you. Got control of you. Oh, shit. Better. That's so funny. The same school my son goes to is the same school I went to. That's so funny. Mm-hmm. Huh? Yes. Go play. All right, you guys. I'm back. I'm sorry. He is playing at the park. Like I told y'all, I was gonna let him. What? What did you put on here? ID this. I don't know what you saying. You can rate that Super Soft 18. Nothing. You fine. He found his little friend. No, this is not his first year at the school. He's gone to the school since he was in kindergarten. He found his friend. That's fun. I go here. Hello, love. Hello. How are you? I'm cool. I don't know how to yo, these kids do not be cold. I'm like, yo, how the hell don't y'all be cold? But they see them running around. I ain't so cold. Oh my goodness, good gee. It's not, it's not bad out here. You know what I'm saying? Like it's doable. You can be outside. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad that you're fine today. It's Wednesday. Well, Mondays can be, I think Wednesdays are like the okay days. I'm cold. I said, don't judge me. They got hot plants. Well, I know before they leave school, they they You said helicopter, that's dope. Kind of got hot earlier when he was playing. He probably just didn't put his jacket on, but now he out here playing again. I would just feel better if he had something on his arm, you know what I mean? If I mean, it's not. It's okay, you know. It's not cold, but I'm anemic, so I'm even in the summertime. My ass be cold. I be cold in the summer, so to me it's cold, but it's okay, you know. You know what that made me think of? That made me think of baby. It's cold. It's cold if you're barefoot. Oh, I got kicks on. What? I got on my burgundy cabs that I got on. Big lead. I got no boots on today. I think I'm gonna wear boots tomorrow. Ooh, ooh, I'm cold and I'm tired and I'm thirsty and I'm thirsty. And then when he leave here, you know, go to my mom's house, probably go right back to play with his friends until it's time for him to go to Taekwondo. So that's pretty much how his day goes on Wednesday. I let him play here, then at my mom's house, and then around like 5:30, I start to you know, reel it in. 5:45, reel it in. Pretty much in the sense of I got to drop him two Taekwondo. I'm ready to take a nap. Mm. It's so cold. I wanna put my clothes on. Mhm. Mhm. Don't ask me. Just you and say. Hold on. Oh. Oh, honestly. Oh, okay. Yep, right. Mhm. Okay. Noah. Oh, beautiful the sun. Huh? Maybe you need to do some song covers. I sound terrible singing somebody else's song. That sounds like crap. Okay? Hey, Nicole. You I'm good, my love. What you doing? I'm at the park waiting for my son to be finished playing. Oh, that listen. I can't sing somebody else's song. It just is not. Oh, hi, my love. Hi. I don't sound right singing somebody else's song. Like, I don't. I need to be my child. Not like all out this year. I can't. I need to be my child. Yeah, my child. I need to be my child. Dang, God dang. All right, y'all, I'm gonna go because I'm only here for a little minute. So I'm gonna leave you guys. Bye. I love you guys. Have a good day. Hold on, y'all. Noah, Noah, you gotta go, baby. What's the matter? Come on. Why are you doing that then? Okay. Why did I leave? Well, just stuff. Listen, we gotta go. No, no, no. Nobody was being mean to you, baby. Grandma got somewhere to go. Oh, you okay? Yes. You saw you was playing a lot? You had a good day in school though? Yeah. I'm glad. Did you guys do any math or any gym or anything like that? No. Hello. No gym? You got gym tomorrow? Yes. Tomorrow's Thursday. Oh, yeah. But did you have fun playing? Yes, it's a thing called our money. We do money math a lot of times. We get some money. And then oh, mhm. You have this one. Work in the things you want. But this, you that's pretty good. Wait, what do you have on my